Welcome to the Sonic Collective, a music podcast that explores a different album or musical concept each month, diving deep into its history, context, and impact on the music industry. Join our hosts, Alan, Scott, and Darren Scott, that's way too many Scotts, as they share their thoughts, insights, and personal connections to the music, inviting you, the listener, to discover new perspectives and appreciation for some of the greatest albums and music of all time.
Hi there, music lovers. Scott Coates here. We are on a 4-episode run of choosing albums, asking ourselves, did one album influence another? Darren Scott kicked it off with the Foo Fighters' self-titled debut, asking, was it influenced by Bad Brains' Rock for Light? This time, I'm going to ask ourselves, was the Southern Harmony and Musical Companion by the Black Crowes, released in May 1992, their second album, influenced by the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street? The Southern Harmony and Musical Companion was the Black Crowes' second album, and expectations were beyond high after the huge success of their first release, Shake Your Moneymaker. And it didn't disappoint. The album set a record for an album to feature 4 number 1 rock hits. Previously, Tom Petty in '89 did that with 3. The album itself reached the top spot on the Billboard 200 album chart, propelled by the success of these singles. It was produced by George Drakoulias and the Black Crowes, and it rocks. I'd say it's probably one of my top 10 albums, and I've really loved it for a long time. Really digging the rock, blues, gospel, seemingly Southern black musical influenced stuff that the Rolling Stones were doing for certainly the first good handful of albums in their career. There's a similar vibe and groove here. It's tough to me to define it more than I'm kind of doing now because I've never actually really read up on the 2 albums, see who was involved, or see if there's stronger links. So this month I'm going to listen carefully, read up, dive in, and see if beyond the musical sounds, there's actually a connection between Exile on Main Street and the Black Crowes, the Southern Harmony and Musical Companion. A wee bit about Exile on Main Street. It was the Stones' 10th UK album, 12th in the US, and it's known for being kind of a murky, inconsistent sound due to disjointed musicianship and production, and there's a real party-like atmosphere in several tracks. It was released in May 1972, so 17 years before the Black Crowes album. This was the Stones' first double album and contains a pretty wide influence of blues, rock, swing, country, and gospel, certainly more so than their earlier albums. And I love this one too. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's dig in and see if one did influence the other.
Hey, thanks for joining us on the Sonic Collective, where we've explored the music, the history, and the impact of some of the greatest albums of all time. We hope you've enjoyed our discussions and gained new insights and appreciation for the music you and we love. Join us next month for another exciting album, and until then, keep listening to great music.